G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance with Mags, and we have a mission. There has been a murder and a raid. So, it's time to get this patrol up on its way.
Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Captain.
Good. Then follow me, keep quiet, and do exactly as you're told. I don't know what Sir Radzig sees in you, and I don't care. If you're to ride with my men, I expect you to listen.
Bernard, I just saved Sir Hans.
Yes, sir.
If you can't see it yet...
Against all better judgment, they've decided to give you your own horse. The dappled gray beside my stallion is yours. Make sure you take good care of him. Now, mount up and ride behind us.
Alright, so we're in the castle courtyard. We're just about to ride off on an urgent quest, urgent mission. And this bozo town guard...
Why?
Such are my orders.
Alright, well you can search me because I don't have anything stolen. I've looted the corpses of everybody quite legally.
Mind how you go.
Alright, now piss off out of the way so I can get on my horse and actually catch up to these guys. You can see why Henry was such a good guard straight off the bat. Apparently the standard guards for Rattay are absolutely moronic. So, anyways, once again, welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. The last episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance that we actually went through was our hunting expedition with Sir Hans, who at the end was taken captive by a number of humans, who we managed to kill, loot, and thankfully rescue Sir Hans from and bring him back home safely. And in the process of that, we sort of found that Sir Hans isn't quite as much of the silver spoon arsehole as we thought he was. Well, he is one, but he's actually quite amusing once you spend a little time with the character. Unfortunately, as we were celebrating our safe return home and our upgrade by Sir Radzig into his personal service, Captain Bernard informed us that Sir Hanush's vassal Smeal had been killed and his property raided by a man who sounds oddly familiar. So we'll pick up on the quest at Smeal's estate.
Where's your master?
In the paddock.
Crucifix? What kind of beast could do this?
By the blood of the martyrs.
Well, this looks like a scene out of Game of Thrones.
What happened here? Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Radek, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them... And then my husband, when my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them.
That's
pain
messed
in
up.
their eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
These are dark days when there's more kindness in horses than in men. Did you see anything? How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow their trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
Well, pox on it. Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck! Someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir.
What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
Please, let me do something. I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
Well, if you must. Just don't get in anyone's way, don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
Very well then. I'd make a funny quip about this, but it just got dark all of a sudden. I feel like I've just walked into George R.R. Martin's writing. Anyway, question the survivors and find out where the raiders went. Now, the blood on the ground seems the likely way to actually start here. At least one of the horses still seems to be alive.
How could anyone be so cruel?
This one got it in the back. And there's more of them over by the main stables.
Alright, to the main stables then. Which seems to be where the blood is going anyway.
Poor wretch. He must have crawled here. If it was the horses they were after, there'll be even more of them by the main stables.
Another pool of blood there. The building's burned out, but at least the forge seems to be okay. There's nothing that can be inspected here. Sacks of grain come off a wagon. The wagon's been upturned, a little bit of blood, but nothing selectable. You got this bloke over here. So, and we can talk to him.
Are you well?
That is a really dumb question, Henry.
Go away.
Alright, so basic options. Kind or aggressive? We'll go aggressive.
But there's no need to be afraid. With your help, I'll find those bastards and then I'll make them pay.
They deserve it. What
We lost
what do you need to
reputation
know?
over that. But we got what we need. What happened?
What actually happened here?
They killed the animals and why did they kill them?
We already know they didn't steal anything, so how did it start?
Think carefully now. How did it all start?
We heard the animals, their shrieks, then Smill. He shouted, and they murdered him.
Well, that matches up with what the wife said.
Did they take anything?
No.
You're certain it was the animals first and then Smill? Not the other way round?
I'm certain. I'd never heard a sound like that before. Now I'll never forget it.
What happened after that?
We ran outside and it was chaos. Animals were dying, the stables were burning, and those demons everywhere.
Demons?
You said they were demons?
No, just vermin. Worthless.
No, this isn't Game of Thrones,
vermin.
Mags. Alright, the stables were burning right from the start.
The stables were already burning. Didn't that happen after they fled?
No, it was to set the blaze when they arrived.
How many of them were there?
Not many. There were just a few that came after us, but more round the back. I heard them yelling at each other.
Why were they
So they were yelling because of all the noise?
No, something happened. They quarrelled.
In the back? Where?
Towards the woods. To the north. They were trying to get away.
So some of them were running
fleeing.
away and the others were fighting?
Aye. For a time. Then more of us came out and we fought back, so the others fled as well.
Where? Where did they run to?
To the north. Into the woods.
Yeah, you already said that. Was there a big fellow in black amongst them?
Did you see a big man among them, dressed all in black?
That cutthroat, that devil! I never want to see him again.
So he was here?
Alright.
That bloodthirsty beast.
Alright, so that's about all we need here.
Thanks. That's all I needed to ask.
And
May the
end
Lord
dialogue.
watch over you.
So, they went north.
How could anyone be so cruel? How could anyone be so cruel?
Looks like we're going to get the same responses for all of these. Alright, so to the north, we've got scout the area, question the survivors, we've done that, and that's the woods to the north, across the road. Surprising they don't disappear when we complete the quest, unless there's something here that we...
How could anyone be so cruel?
No, it's
See
still the
what
same
they did
thing.
here? Kill them! Find those whoresons and kill them!
Would be my pleasure, mate. And no, I don't think we want to pickpocket the bloke.
Such senseless brutality. They slaughtered horses as well as people, and yet it seems they didn't take anything.
Fuck, why?
Got to be real careful not to accidentally pickpocket somebody here, and we cannot inspect her. Okay then. Alright, so north, or roughly northwest, across the road. Got the entrance to the estate here. Gates are smashed in. A little bit of blood there. We have blood across the road, as well as what looks like footprints and drag marks. Alright, that is a music change. And I hear whispering. Sounds like somebody's wounded.
So wrong. And who the hell brought those other fellows here? Fucking greenhorns. One kill that ginger brat from the farm, and then they slice you up.
Oops. No, I don't actually want the bow. Put that away.
I'll send them straight to hell myself. But I'll already be there, waiting for them. Don't talk that way. We'll get back to the camp and they'll take care of you there. No, my friend. I'm not long for this world. Go, before someone finds us here. Don't worry about
Too
me.
late for that.
You know it. Well now, help us come crawling out from under some rock. Come on then.
Come on, have a crack.
Do piche. Take that.
Oh, sneaky little shit. Yeah, there we go.
You're dead.
Get out of the tree where I can see you. Come on.
Curse it.
Down here. There we go. Got the kick back. Shit.
All right, now you're dead. Yeah. Now.
Oh, mistimed that. This guy's defense overall isn't all that bad. I think I need to do a little bit more work on Henry. I should be getting through this. Gotcha. There we go. Should be getting through these blocks and through this defense a little bit better, although I think I broke his defense there. Ooh, that was close. I need to learn the master strokes on this character. I haven't done it yet. Ow. But it is on my short list of things to do. Oh. He just dropped like a turd. Alright, so let's get to looting. Alright, so let's go have a quick look at you, and you are still alive.
I'm fucking dying here. Nobody can match me with iron in their hands, and... some damn peasant kills me. Dagger covered in horse shit.
Oh well, mate, you'll be amazed what people can do when you piss them off enough. Anyways, let's loot you, I guess. A bloody hoof pick. Alright, so that is our quest item. So we should probably grab that.
Why, it's a hoof pick. Someone in Neuhof must know more about it.
So I'll have to go back there and ask about it. And, well, let's raid the rest of your stuff while we're at it. Let's start with your gold. So, I've just looked at the times and realised that I spent almost twice as long looting those corpses as I did actually finding them or killing them in the first place. So, I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of editing around my looting from now on, I think. I'm sorry, I'm one of those RPG players where, you know, if I kill you, everything you own is now mine, and I'm going to go through it. So, we're heading back into the stables with the hoof pick we discovered on one of the corpses, and I need to find someone who I can talk to and question about it. And we've got the same area to go through here, so pretty much most of the estate. Oh, we know this guy will talk to us, so... Do you have it? Yes, this hoof pick, whose could it be?
You know whose hoof pick this is?
Ginger's. He was always bragging about it. Why do you ask?
I found it on one of the bandits in the woods, or I'm trying to get the story straight. Well, it may as well be up front.
I found it on one of the bandits in the woods.
But he... Because of him? Because of him they murdered us? Lord in heaven!
Wait, hold on. You think Ginger was responsible for the attack?
He ran off! Don't you see? He was acting so strange and then he ran off! Why the hell would he do that?
That does sound rather odd.
And you don't know where Ginger could have gone. Yeah, where did he go to?
You don't know where Ginger could have gone?
Dunno. Ask Jakob.
Alright,
Good
so...
luck to you.
Jakob. Alright, so he is in the main building. So we'll make our way back around there and see what he's got to say about this Ginger. Alright, and here he is. Alright, Jacob, what have you got to say?
Another useless soldier coming to ask questions. You should have fucking been here last night.
Maybe, but I'm here now, so it's probably not a great idea to piss me off. Now, show me your arm.
What's wrong with your arm? That's nasty. It needs to be cleaned out and bandaged. Let me.
That feels a mite better. Thank you. What do you need to know?
Alright, so that was my first aid skill coming into play, I think. Now, hoofpick or Ginger? We'll start by asking about
this hoofpick.
Yeah, it's Ginger's. He had it made in Mate.
Any idea where I might find this Ginger?
Well, that's the thing. He packed up and left.
What?
Look, I know how he looks. But Ginger is a fine fellow. I don't believe he had anything to do with the attack.
Well, I'll need to find that out, won't I? Where could he have fled to?
Where could he have fled to?
I might know. But you gotta promise me one thing. When you find him, listen to what he has to say before judging.
Yeah, I can promise
You have
that.
my word.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. He gets on well with them. I think that's where he's gone.
And where is that?
No idea. They've always kept to themselves, you know, charcoal burners.
But the forest is full of folk like that. They could be anywhere.
Aye, except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream from the stud farm towards Rattay, you'll come across one of their camps. Only
what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though. He always went by the big road, through the woods in the direction of Ujits.
But how can I find them?
It's north.
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them. And they need to be near water. There's that too.
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find them?
Exactly. Good luck to you.
Alright. So, let's go speak to Captain Bernard here. Give him an update on exactly what is going on.
Good day to you.
Now, you polite arsehole.
I think Ginger is mixed up in it somehow.
Why do you say that?
The hoof pick I found on the dead bandit in the woods is his.
That is fucking suspicious.
He disappeared right after we found those bandits in the woods. And I think I know where he went.
Where?
To the charcoal burners. He has friends there.
We've got to find him. But if his friends really are hiding him, I doubt they'll talk to my men. You should search for him, Henry.
Oh, so now I'm
When the
useful.
trail turns cold, I'll send a report to Rattay.
Very well, sir.
Yeah, I'm going to end up taking your job, aren't I?
Take care now.
Alright, so now we need to find the charcoal burners. So let's do a bit of a recap here. The estate was attacked. The people that attacked it didn't steal anything. It's not mine. That one's mine. The people who attacked the estate didn't steal anything. They only wanted to kill the horses, and when they were interrupted, they killed pretty much everyone who interrupted them. And that's the quest for the charcoal burners, and there's a running river just down here that's only partially uncovered, so we'll have to follow that one first. But yeah, they killed anybody who interrupted them. Now at some point, the bandits were fighting amongst themselves, and at some point one of the stable hands stabbed one of the bandits in the stomach, which led to his death, and that bandit had a hoof pick on him that belonged to one of the other stable hands, who has fled most likely to the charcoal burners. So it appears we have a little bit of a mystery. Come, Watson, come. The game's afoot. And here they are. Alright. So who do we talk to?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Have you seen Ginger around here?
Who?
A boy with ginger hair, a stable boy from Neuhof.
No one from Neuhof's been here. May the Lord watch over you.
Alright, we'll try this chap over here and see what he's got to say.
Talk to me and leave the others in peace.
Very well, I'll do that.
Good day to you.
Could you help
Need
me?
help in my search.
Depends what you want, doesn't it?
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof. They say he ran away and joined up with some charcoal burners he used to hang around with sometimes.
Sorry, there's never been a lad called Ginger around here. You have to try somewhere else.
We have a couple of options here. Where else might he have gone? That boy is a witness to a murder. I hope you're not lying to me. That seems like
I
the
have
best
to
option.
find him. If you're hiding him, then...
Then what?
You're obstructing my work. I'll beat it out of you. I'm willing to pay. I don't want to be aggressive if I can.
Then you're stopping me from catching a killer. Murder was committed in Neuhof, and I'm looking for a boy who fled the place shortly after. I certainly know something.
Calm down, lad. For the love of God.
Okay, that worked.
There's been no one like the boy you want round here. But then again, there are other charcoal burners. Try them. You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him, and the others weren't exactly a noble-looking bunch, although they were generous with their silver.
They didn't happen to say what they wanted him for?
No, but they definitely didn't look like they wanted to invite him to a feast.
Well, the bandits are looking for him as well, then. Where else might
Do you have any
gone?
idea where else he could have gone?
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well, you'll definitely find some in the forest between Neuhof and Ujetz. There's good spots around there.
But that forest is huge.
Where he went.
I could spend weeks searching.
North.
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it? Where there's charcoal burners, there's always water nearby.
Alright.
Alright, I'll go and ask somewhere else.
God be with you.
So, he did go north, not south. And there's definitely charcoal burners along the river in the forest to the north. So, let's see where he may have gone. Alright, we have a search area to the north. And it looks like if we take that road northwest out of the estate, it should lead straight into it. Alright. So we can get over to the road over on the other side, or up the other hill, which I think we should... And I think I'm stuck in a bush. Come on. There we go. There we go. We're out. Okay. Bushes are not horse friendly. I need to keep that in mind. If we follow this around, I'm pretty sure there's a crossing just back up here. And then we should be able to take a left, and we'll be able to get up to that road, which should take us all the way to the North Road. So, alright. You know, I keep saying it, but I've got to say it again. Fuck, this game is pretty. And there's the charcoal burners camp. Right. No signs of anybody with ginger hair that I can see from here. But there'll be somebody we can talk to. And you're the spokesman, so you're the one I need to speak to.
Here?
I'm
looking for Ginger from Neuhof. Do you know anything about him?
I know him. What do you want of him?
There's a few questions I need to ask him.
Well, he'll have to go somewhere else to find him. He doesn't come here much.
Who does he go and see? We'll just keep this
So where does he
straightforward
usually
for a
go
start.
if not here?
You think we're the only charcoal burners in these woods?
Probably not. But this is a big forest, and I don't have time to look under every stone in it.
And you don't need to look under every stone. All you have to do is follow the river, and you might just run into another camp.
Alright. Well, I'm 459 on influence. And I don't want to be too aggressive here. We'll just drop some coin.
I could give you something to loosen your lips. What do you say?
I enjoy a good chat, but not even silver can open my mouth when I don't know anything.
I see. But we can come to some kind of agreement, can't we?
Alright, so 25 for the negotiation. You know what, that'll actually do. I'll go with that.
Well, when you put it like that, it's clearly urgent business. I do know him. Not personally, but I've seen him around. He's friends with the charcoal burners down by Talmberg. I know he hangs around with the twins there.
Downstream by Talmberg? Somewhere by the castle?
If you follow the river to the west, you're bound to run into them. Oh, one more thing.
Yes?
Some other men have been around asking about him, but they weren't as convincing as you. Take care now.
Alright, so the bandits have made it this far as well. Alright, so he's southeast of Talmberg, which is to our west, so we can forget about the entire forest to the east of here. If we just ride down to the stream and follow the stream all the way west, hopefully hopefully we'll find a road or a track or a trail. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, so if we follow this and continue following it west, and we stay within line of sight to the creek at all times, we should come across another set of charcoal burners, and hopefully those will be the ones we're after. Alright, so hopefully these are our blokes. Charcoal burner twin.
God be with you.
Where are you hiding, Ginger?
How did you... What the hell are you talking about?
Don't try that one on me. I know he's friends with a pair of twins from here. I'm here on the orders of Sir Hanush, and I need to talk to Ginger about the raid on the stud farm.
If Sir Hanush sent you, then you should deal with those two cutthroats who've been creeping around here asking about the poor boy. Once you take care of them, we won't have to hide him anymore.
Alright, that seems fair enough.
Alright, I'll deal with them. And then you'll tell me where you've got Ginger hidden, right?
Right. You get rid of them, and I'll tell you.
So where can I find these bandits?
I'm not sure exactly. There's lots of places to hide around here. But they came and went over the bridge, so I reckon they must be somewhere between here and our neighbours.
That's a lot of woods to comb through.
Not all that much. There's a path around there somewhere leading to an abandoned camp. May the Lord watch over you.
So an abandoned camp somewhere between here and the other charcoal burners. There's a nest there. There is that clearing in the centre. Still a bit of ground to cover, and it's starting to get dark, so better get a wriggle on. The path could be anywhere off of our right here. Pretty sure I spotted at least 3 little paths leading off on the way. What have we got ourselves here? These wouldn't be our bandits fighting, would they? Whoa, that was close. Those are guards.
Here! You get what for?
Shit. That's better. Weapon if I'm going to get into the fight.
Enough!
I'm not sure whose side you're on, but you swung at me first. Get the fuck down. Ha ha ha. Well, there's a bandit at the very least. Bell-shaped kettle cat, dark Patakoif, dark Saxon Gamson. Wow, if I was looking for some black clothing, so very nice. Composite gauntlets. Take all that gold, thank you very much. And that's the bribe paid back, pretty much. Oh, some of this is worth so much. We're way overweight. That's alright, I can stick some of this in the horse. Yeah, let's take the whole lot. Free gold when sold, and a free equipment upgrade. I do like that. I do like that very much. Oh, let's get some of this equipped. We'll stick the rest of it on the horse, and we'll see whether or not we can find our bandits, because that wasn't them. God, I love the sounds of the birds. Alright, I think the clearing should be just up ahead. That is somebody. Alright, so I've got to kill these guys, so let's see if we can be sneaky about it. really need some better gear for stealth action, though.
What's going on there?
Whoa, they can detect me from here?
Who's there?
Nobody's here, nobody's here. They're getting ready for bed.
What's that? What's going on there?
Yeah, they look like they had no armor on. That looked like just the underclothes. My stealth is really shit, though. I really need to work on this. Well, nobody's shouting, so that's a start. Yeah, one of them's lying down. The other one must be in the side of that lean-to. Fucking deer. Wonder if I can get close enough to actually get my stab on. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a set of levers that I keep on the horse that I can shift into for this kind of stuff, because this stuff rattles way too much. So, I might be able to do this. Right. Oh no, I meant knockout, not pickpocket. Shit.
Now, done for.
Die. Whoa. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, I got them under theirs at least. They're unarmed and unarmored. Pointing water as well. Oh, Jesus. Christ, I'm in armor and he's kicking the shit out of me with just his hands.
Hunt!
Yeah, my thoughts exactly, mate.
Missed!
Alright, that was the worst stealth attack in the history of stealth attacks, but it worked. Let's see. Get a torch going myself so I can actually see these guys. What has he got? Take the food. My supply of rabbits has to be running low at this point. Silver rings on both of them. Now, where's... Actually, should probably grab a feed while we're here. Nourishment's 112. Okay, I probably didn't need that feed, but that's alright. I'll take the stamina hit for that. Let's see if we can get their crap. Spot out. Yeah, alright. There we go. Bandages, which is always worth making sure we have a supply of. Black and white hood. It's not worth much, but I do like that. Bludgeon, cowhide. Alright, so what is the bet that everybody here will be asleep? Yep, everybody's asleep, so it looks like I'm going to be waiting around until morning so I can actually talk to someone. Alright, come on. Be up, be up. Yes, you lazy bastards are awake.
Good day to you. What do you need?
You don't have to worry about those bandits anymore. I've dealt with them.
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for it.
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their heads.
I'll take your word for it. All right, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger is hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go along the road to Ujits until you see a path to the right that leads to a small spring. There's an overgrown path that leads from there right to where Ginger is. Keep your eyes peeled, though. You could easily miss it.
Good. Thanks for your help.
Good luck to you.
Awesome. Now we have Ginger's location, finally. So, and he's straight up here. That's not so hard. Right, let's go speak to Ginger and see what he's got to say about all of this. And see if we can work out who those bandits were, where they went, so we can go and have a polite word to them as well. Character's knackered at this point. Poor Henry couldn't sleep anywhere in there, so I need to get this done as quickly as possible and find a bed that he can actually lie down in and have a decent sleep. Otherwise, his fighting ability is going to be shot to shit. Can't see a path, but I figure if we ride this way, we should be able to find the place. And that looks like it's probably what we're looking for. It's ruined, but it's not in that bad a condition. And hello, Ginger.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time.
Why did you run?
Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ujits, and he has a limp.
Tell me about the
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ujits, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know
Jesus,
his
Henry,
name.
calm down.
Only that he's from Ushets, and he has a limp.
He limps and he's from Uzhitz. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
All right, tell me everything that happened.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
I've got time.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past, and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight, and I started to sneak away, but then...
Then the slaughtering started?
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. And I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ushitz came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
What about the others?
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
What did they quarrel about?
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I
A little
yelled.
sympathy there, Henry.
Maybe they...
Playing bad
If
cop
you
a little
had,
bit
you'd
too
most
much.
likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do.
Alright,
That's
so
all.
that answers that.
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
Yeah, I've
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but...
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
I don't have time to go and ask them. Yeah, just go there and see what happens.
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not. But if you explain it to them, they're sure to understand.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your help, and God bless you.
Alright, so there we have it. The mystery, well, not really solved, but at least Ginger's pardon is sorted out now. He didn't do anything wrong. He just ran in fear. But he did recognize one of the bandits, so we might be able to track them down yet. Alright, so next part of the quest has us go back to Nayhoft. Tell Captain Bernard what you found out from Ginger. Alright, so we'll go back there, and then after that I need to find a bed for Henry. And I need to find somewhere to sell all this crap that I'm carrying at this point. I should be very well equipped and fairly loaded up on gold and silver after this. Alright. let's go speak to the captain and see. Oh, hello, Radzig. No, we'll go speak to Captain Bernard first, and then I'll come back and speak to Radzig. Oh, they've cleaned the place up.
I'll be with you.
I know who
I talked to
attacked
Ginger
Neuhoff.
and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzig will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Fair enough. I was planning on doing that anyway. Alright. Yeah, they've cleaned the place up rather nicely. I think they managed to get rid of all the blood in just a day. Anyways,
God bless
Radzig.
you. What troubles you?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Let's give him
One
the
of the
whole story.
Neuhoff stable boys, a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognized one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarrelled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. The rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Ujits. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Merhayed to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir. Why choose Merhayed?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
You are a poet with words, Sir Radzig. So, that's the end of our investigation here. So what I'm going to do is head back to Rattay. I'm going to sell off all of my very legally earned loot and see if I can get some equipment upgrades while I'm at it. I need to look into getting a full set of leather to stick on the horse as well, so I can start doing some more practice in regards to stealth without having to worry about all my gear clunking along. And I probably should start working at the blacksmith as well and start getting my skills up there, because I haven't touched that at all, and there is a perk in there that will allow me to tighten up my gear and make it a little bit quieter. And from there I think I'm going to find a bed before my Henry passes out, because the last time my Henry actually had a sleep was the night before the hunt with Sir Hans, so he's been up for a bit. Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching. As always, I will have more Kingdom Come Deliverance up on the channel very soon, and until next time, remember to click that like button if you do, share and subscribe if you would like to see more, And let me know in the comments section down below whether or not I should look into doing any designs for Kingdom Come Deliverance as well.
Yeah.
Because part of me kind of wants to, so I'd be curious on the interest. Anyways, guys, until then, take care.